Hello people. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a pick set sent to me by this guy right here. I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce your username, but that's how you spell it. Okay, so these here are the picks that you sent me. I'll go through them one at a time. Okay, here is the hook. I'll use this as a background. Generally, you're on the right track with the hook. It's got a bit of a flat spot there, but generally you're on the right track. I'll show you. Here's a manufactured HPC hook, and here's yours. So you are pretty close there. So that's the hook. Pretty close there. Now, we'll do the next most basic one, the diamond. This diamond is fairly well done. You've gone a little bit thin right here, so eventually that would be where it would snap. But generally speaking, yeah, you've got the right idea, except for the angle of your diamond. If you'll notice, here's one that I fabricated. If you'll notice that the leading edge is sloped, whereas yours is steeper. That allows for easier raking in keyways. But all in all, you're very much on the right track there. Okay, now this reach clone here, again, on the right track. I'm not sure how you bent this, but you seem to have accomplished the right curve.
Fishtown's a military neighborhood. Dana went over, did her.
I have several different variations of curves, from long and sweeping.
I thought we were finding our way back.
But yeah, with that you're generally on the right idea. Now, on to the rakes. With the rakes, your spacing and height are somewhat undersized. Here is a manufactured city rake, and here's yours beside it, so you can see the difference in size there. Yours is at the middle peak.
No, baby, they couldn't.
It's okay, give your mom a hug.
We're all gonna get used to it.
So, yeah, slightly small there. Now, again, having never held an actual pick set in your hand, you're on the right track, very much so. Now, with the Bogota, you are on the right track there, but again, because of the small, thin strips you're using, the material you have to work with is very limited. You need to get the wider strips, and then you can make your Bogotas a little more effective. These peaks don't ride particularly high. I tested it out. It does work. It's not highly effective, but it does work. Definitely on the right track with that one there. Just needs to be made a little bigger. Where you come up under these peaks here, you want to eliminate the squared off edges there, but again, you're working with a very thin strip of stainless here, so with what you have to work with, you've done a great job. These inverted Bogotas are sort of redundant. If you were to cut the end off right there, they would be somewhat useful, but this hook on the end, I just haven't been able to find any use for it whatsoever. Perhaps a good idea, but again, on this end, I would snip it right there and make it a hollow diamond. That's just my opinion though. And the double twin peak Bogota, here's yours. And for a comparison in size, there's mine. Okay. Yours,
Who's Frank?
you are on the right track. Good craftsmanship. But again, with the limited amount of material that you have to work with there, you can't get the right curve. I'm not sure what you're using for files. And on to the last item, the tension wrench. One thing I'd like to tell you about the tension wrench is that personally I try and keep the curve, the twist in the handle part down from the bend a bit, because if you have the twist right near the bend, it interferes with it when you're trying to place it in the keyway. So if I'm going to put a twist in, I put it down a little bit from the bend. It's easier on the steel, and it eliminates having this bend right where you're trying to tension, where you're trying to work. And that's about it. All in all, thanks very much for your efforts. You're definitely on the right track. And thank you very much for this lock. I haven't been able to pick it yet. It just has an insane bitting. I did pop the plug out of it and have a look inside there. Pretty interesting. Some spools in there and I think a mushroom. It's a Sisa. Hopefully be trying to pick that soon. And this will be my next video coming up. This insane new American 1105. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. Again, check this guy's vids. Peace, and keep it legal.